birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Hi there, welcome to Seasons Change. Today I'm going to be sharing my cleaning routine and focus room with you. My focus room today is the bedroom, and that just means that I'm going to give it a little extra attention. One of those extras will be to wash and clean my curtains. And an extra is just anything outside of my regular routine. Another extra for this room is going to be to dust these blinds and wipe out the windowsill. Now, on top of all of the extras that I've decided to do in my focus room, I'm going to go ahead and do my regular routine items too. And one of those will be to just dust all of the surfaces.
Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion.
Today I'm just showing you a quick overview of my cleaning routine, but I look forward to sharing more details with you in later videos. I feel that this system can be easily adapted to any work schedule or lifestyle. I would be curious to read in the comments, do you currently have a cleaning routine? Or if you don't have a cleaning routine, is that something that you would like to learn more about? Okay, now I'm going to get started on another extra, and that's to deep clean my mattress. This can be done several different ways. You can sprinkle baking soda on it to eliminate the odors. You can spray peroxide on it as a disinfectant. And this time I used the 20 Mule Team Borax. It is a natural cleanser and laundry booster, and it also adds a fresh scent. Just sprinkle it on, allow it to set for a little while, and then vacuum it off. And right here I'm giving it a final spray with some Lysol. When I very first got married, a friend of mine pointed out to me that the tag on every sheet or blanket is going to go in the bottom left corner of the bed. That's the bottom left if you're laying on your back in the bed. I didn't know there was a right or wrong way to do it. I just threw it on there however it would fit. But if you want to properly dress your bed, make sure that the tags are in the bottom left. And this is going to be my last extra for this room today, and I know that this may seem like it's part of a regular routine, but this isn't something that you're going to do every single day. So, believe it or not, yes, changing your sheets and blankets, in my opinion, is going to count as an extra.
Got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste it. Now, 'cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste it.
Okay, and the next thing on my regular routine is the floors.
By you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. And I won't waste this.
Okay, so there you have it for the bedroom. It's been deep cleaned. I've done several extras, and now I need to just go ahead and throw those curtains in the wash.
Yeah, I won't waste.
I'm still using Purex. It's one of the cheapest ones that I can find, and I'm very satisfied with the results.
You make me reckless. Yeah, no one makes me feel like you do. I promise that I.
This is the 20 Mule Team Borax detergent booster that I was telling you about. It is a multi-purpose cleaner, and that's what I sprinkled on my bed this time. It did really great. Here's an update on my sweet potatoes. I'm not sure that a whole lot's happening here, but I do have some green leaves on there that I don't think I had on there last week.
I'll follow you, yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to the routine and head to the bathroom.
I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this.
This room isn't too bad today, not a lot of clutter, but I'm going to go ahead and get out my cleaning supplies, and one of the first things on my routine is to swish the toilet. So I'm going to put some of the cleaner in there, and I won't bore y'all with all of the swishing, but that's what's going to happen there.
So, where do we go now? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay.
Okay, the next thing that I need to do is clear the clutter. And like I said, I don't have too much going on in here today. I try to clean as I go. I have been using the paper towels instead of hand towels during this quarantine and COVID time. But the next step as part of the routine is just to spray down and wipe all of the surfaces.
I'm in love, yeah. I'm slipping away, yeah. Just like I am dreaming.
So tell me, are you all doing things a little bit differently in your house since we've all been quarantined? Like, for instance, me using the paper towels instead of the hand towels. I just feel like I don't want a reusable or even the possibility of anything reusable to dry my clean hands on right now. And to be able to use those paper towels is just a little bit of peace of mind knowing that that's going to be tossed right in the trash. Same thing for cleaning here. Usually I use a rag, but I'm using paper towels so that I can wipe all of these surfaces down and then toss it in the trash and know that that is gone. So let me know in the comments, what changes have you made?
Love the rush, it overflows. It's out of control, I'm in love.
This little plaque that I'm wiping off goes with the one in the window, and my husband gave these to me as a gift. Although he wasn't aware that he was picking them out for my bathroom, I think he did an amazing job at picking out the colors and the theme. He just said, "All I know is that you seem to like things with words on them." I hadn't realized it, but I guess that's true.
Oh, it overflows.
Here's another very special gift from my husband. He gave it to me for Christmas one year, and it has all of our names on it. I thought that was so special. Okay, so you may be wondering, why would I hang something that's so special in the bathroom? Well, think about it. If you have guests over, this is the one room that they're probably going to be alone in. And while in there, people tend to look for things to read, even if it's just while they're washing their hands. So actually, anything that I put in the restroom is going to get more noticed in here than it would if it was right in the living room with us. Okay, so back to the routine. The final step in this room will be the floors, but I come back to the hard floors once I get everything in the house dusted, which is going to bring us to the dining room. I'm just going to get busy dusting all of the surfaces in this room.
On the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone.
This room here has caused the most trouble for me. And I'm not even sure if trouble's the right word for it, but do y'all have one room in your house that just seems to catch all of the extra furniture, nothing in there matches, there's really no theme, and it's just not right? Well, that's how this dining room is for me. This room's gone through so many transformations. When we first moved in, it was a second living room where my kids hung out with their friends, and then I turned it into the dining room. And then during this quarantine, it was an office for my husband while he was at home working. And I showed in my last video how I transformed it back into what resembles a dining room. So if you want to check that out, I'll put it up above. The only thing that I've done in that room is freshly paint the walls and the trim. It has a long way to go, and I just haven't figured it out yet. So now I just moved on into the daily dining room, and I'm going to do the same thing in there. I'm just dusting the surfaces, nothing extra here. Some examples of what extras may be is, for example, in this room. An extra could be to clean the mirrors, to clean the windows, to wash the curtains, to take all of the items off of the shelves and give them a good thorough clean. Maybe an extra would be to clean the chandelier, to wash the chair pads. You know, those are extras. Those aren't things that I'm going to do every single day or every time that I do my regular cleaning routine.
But I'm your liability.
And that's it for this room. It was as simple as that. And of course, I'll come in later and get the floors. This is just some of my cookbooks. I have a strong addiction to cookbooks. I start on page 1 and I read them from cover to cover just like they were a novel. Does anyone else do that?
I'm your liability.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to the kitchen, and part of my routine is to do a kitchen reset. One of the first steps to the reset is to clear the clutter. That's going to involve putting away any small appliances that you're not going to be needing, put the dishes in the sink or near the sink, and just get the countertops as clear as you possibly can.
To have a good time.
Another very important step is to assess the food, and I try to do this daily. I just go through and try to determine what is about to expire, what's getting a little moldy, or, just basically anything that needs to be thrown out. So, as this part of the routine, we're going to assess and restock. The restocking part will be things like refilling snack baskets, and for me, I have this mini fridge that I want to make sure has plenty of water and drinks in it. Everyone's kitchen's going to be different, but everyone's kitchen probably has food that needs to be assessed. So that's what you'll do here.
We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure,
Okay, after washing my hands, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the dishes. On most days, I'm going to have a dishwasher full of clean dishes from the night before. But on some occasions, I don't have enough dishes to run it the night before, so I'll just be adding to it throughout the day. But like I said, in most days, I'm emptying the dishwasher of clean dishes. If you don't have a dishwasher, that's just fine. This would be the step in the routine where you would just take a few minutes and take care of any dishes that may have accumulated in your sink. My washer kicked off, and if it's possible, I like to go ahead and get on that as soon as it's ready so that I don't forget. When I'm busy with something, swapping the laundry seems to be the easiest thing for me to postpone. And today, I really want to get those curtains back up. Alright, and now we're going to move on to a weekly extra. This kind of falls in line with the reset, but this isn't something that I'm going to do every single day or every time that I do my routine. So that's why it ends up on the extra list. But what I'm doing here is just going through and assessing all of the food and getting rid of the leftovers and just tidying up in there a little bit. It's not a deep clean, it's just a reset.
Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this.
Okay, so now that we've cleared all the clutter, we have assessed and restocked all of the food, and we've done the dishes. Now it's time to sanitize those surfaces. This is one of my Mother's Day presents. And thanks to COVID, I just got a picture and had to wait for the actual to show up in the mail, but it did show up. And it showed up on the day that I needed to do the voiceover for this video, so if I sound a little funny or a little different, it's because I don't have it all figured out yet.
Who can say what's wrong or right? We're the only.
Okay, so now we've reached the final step of my cleaning routine, and that is to tie up any loose ends. Today's loose end is the curtains. They finally came out of the dryer, and they're ready to be hung. And I am so pleased with how bright and fresh they are. Normally I always iron my curtains before I hang them back up, but these are very sheer and they have a texture and a pattern to them, so I just never do that to these. Okay, and then my final loose end will be to make this bed look presentable again. Well, it sure was fun sharing part of my cleaning routine with you, and I hope that it motivated you as much as it did me. If you enjoy these type of videos, be sure to let me know in the comments. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to join me. And be sure to hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
And see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun.